Hey everybody, welcome back to Inspired Dishes. Today I will be making my chili cheese baked potato. Yes. Now I'm gonna be using 3 miniature baked potatoes. They're already in the oven. However, I'm just gonna show you one. Yeah, with that you wanna poke holes in it with the knife and then cover it with olive oil. You see how I got the knife? You just wanna poke holes around it so when you put it in the oven the heat can escape. And that's why I have the olive oil. I'm going to rub olive oil all over it and then wrap it up in aluminum foil and put that in the oven. And like I told you, I already have 3 already in the oven. That is my meat. That's ground turkey. I'm going to season it. And I have my color bell peppers. Now that was actually in the freezer. That's why I got a little water inside of it because it defrosted. Here are my seasonings. I'm going to be using the red flakes. I think it's red pepper chili flakes. The complete seasoning. You know I love that. Onion powder. I'm going to be using the chili sauce. I'm going to be using the dark red kidney beans, 1 can of that. A little bit of butter to saute the peppers. And this is my Colby cheese. So yeah, that's about all the ingredients. So let's get started. Now we're going to move over to the stove. Now in the pan, we're going to put a little bit of butter, about 2 tablespoons. I'm going to add a little bit more a little later as you will see. But about 2 tablespoons of butter and rub it all around the pan. Now I have my heat on about number 6. That's like medium high. You don't want it too high. Yeah, I was noticing it was a little smoky, but yeah, it was still okay. So yeah, now I'm about to pretty much saute my peppers that I showed you. Now, like I told you, it was in the freezer, so it had a lot of water. So I didn't want all that water, so I used a spoon to get it out, and I took most of that water out of it. So yeah, a lot of that water did not go in the pan. So yeah, I'm just gonna saute that up, and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, now excuse my bowl, y'all, again. But yeah, to the bowl, I'm gonna be adding in my I have my ground beef, well, not ground beef, ground turkey, and I'm gonna be putting my complete seasoning. It's not exact measurement, but just throw you some on there. And as far as ground turkey, it doesn't like absorb season as much as ground beef. So yeah, just throw you a little bit more on. I have my chili powder. I'm going to throw that on there as well. And then added to that, I'm going to be adding on my onion powder. Now, I didn't put too much as the other two, but yeah, just throw you some more in there. Now, I'm also going to be adding on the red pepper flakes. Now, I don't like my food too spicy, so I'm not going to put that much on, as you will see. Yeah, just a few drops. That's probably like a teaspoon. I don't like it too spicy, but if you do like a lot of spice, you can go ahead and put a little bit more on. But yeah, I don't like too much spice. So yeah, that's all my seasonings, and I'm pretty much gonna mix it, yeah, with my hand because that's the best utensil. So yeah, just get that all incorporated, and then you'll be ready to cook it. Okay, so now since I was seasoning up my meat, I pretty much had that stove turned off. It already sauteed, so it's pretty much sitting down, turned off. So I'm gonna turn it back on, and I'm gonna use the exact same pan with the the peppers and everything, and put my seasoned meat on there. And as you can see, I'm pretty much trying to break it to little pieces. You want it to be ground, like little pieces because it is going to be chili and your chili. So yeah, just go ahead and add everything around. Okay, it took about 5 minutes and it pretty much sauteed down, as you can see. Now I'm ready to put the can of beans in, and as I just showed you, I pulled out some of the juice, most of the juice from the can of kidney beans. You want to say some of that juice. You don't want to pour it all into there. Of course, it's gonna have a little bit left over when you pour it in there, but just get most of it out of there. So yeah, put your can of beans, and also when I saute the peppers in the butter, not only does it add flavor to the meat, also ground turkey is a little drier because it doesn't have as much fat, like grease like the regular ground beef. So yeah, all of that by adding the ground by adding the butter, I'm sorry, y'all, by adding the butter, it pretty much brings on more of a taste and, make it more juicier. So yeah, after you put in the beans, you pretty much want to add in your chili sauce, y'all. Now it's probably like 1.5 to 2 cups. I don't have a measurement, but yeah, I use majority of the can, and then I realized, yeah, I need to add some more. So yeah, I end up using all of the can, and yeah, it was a little bit left over. So yeah, the juice that I poured inside the cup, leftover juice from the beans, I just poured a little bit inside the jar and shook it up and poured the rest out. After adding all your chili sauce, you pretty much just want to stir it around and just let it simmer on low heat. Now, once it's been simmering for about 30 minutes on low heat, this is how it looks, y'all. This looks so good. You can't tell this ain't chili, y'all. Yes, yeah, yes, chili. So yeah, now we're about to check on our baked potato. It was actually in the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. I'm on 350 if I didn't tell you, but you'll know if it's ready when you poke it and it goes right through without no type of, no trouble at all. Like it's easy to come out. So yeah, it's kind of hot. So yeah, I'm trying to unwrap it. That's the one with two in it because I didn't have too much aluminum foil, y'all. And it's small anyway. So yeah, those are my two miniature ones. And then the other one just has one of them. So I'm going to unwrap that too and let you know what I do when I finish. All right, so I have my baked potatoes and I'm going to cut it down the middle. And yeah, as you can see, it was so hot. So yeah, I'm about to get some tongues, y'all, because this is burning my hands. And I'm not talking about the tongue in your mouth. I'm talking about those tongues right there. So yeah, you want to use that in order to pretty much hold your what you call this thing? Yeah, potato, yeah. I'm sorry, the potato steady out, and yeah, as you can see, I was having a little hard time cutting that, and it really wasn't supposed to be cut like that. So yeah, I'm gonna try it again, y'all. All right, so I don't do the second one. Now we're about to do the third one. Now make sure I show you that one on camera. So yeah, we're gonna try again. With the tongues, you're gonna hold it, and down the middle, we're pretty much gonna cut it. Not all the way because you don't want it to open up wide. You don't want to bust it wide open like I did with the first one. You just want to pretty much just want to cut it a little bit. And I was having hard trouble, so I had to turn it around with the tongs in order for me to cut it with the knife again on that side, as you can see. And once I did it that way, when I tried to peel it open, as you will see, it was easier. Now, it still almost came completely open, but it is what it is, y'all. Okay, so here is where we're going to add the chili sauce that I made. Yeah, just put you a little bit on the potato. Put it in the middle, on the side. It really doesn't matter. Let's put you some, and you can tell I like a lot of, meat and stuff like that on my food. So yeah, I added it again. So yeah, this is how it looks. I pretty much put it on all my baked potatoes. Now I'm pretty much gonna add the cheese. Now if um the chili was still hot enough, it would melt the cheese, but it wasn't as hot. It was hot, but it wasn't as hot. But it still is what it is. If you wanted to melt it more, just put it in the oven a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes, and let the cheese melt. So yeah, I'm just gonna be adding my cheese to all of them. Now, I forgot to mention, I wanted to keep it in the refrigerator to keep it cold. But yeah, I'm going to be adding sour cream as well. I love sour cream. Now, usually I would actually use the plain Greek yogurt because it's more healthier. I would use that in place of sour cream, but I didn't have that and I had sour cream. So that's what I will be using. So yeah, just go ahead and put you some sour cream on. Now, I had chives, but I could not find it. What would have been better to go with baked potato than with chives? But I couldn't find it. So, know what I used? I used the next best thing, which was parsley. So, yeah, I wanted to pretty much plate it, not for taste, but just for prettiness. So, yeah, I'm plating it with parsley. And, yeah, let's get ready to taste it, y'all. Yeah, so yeah, when I tasted it, it was so good, y'all. You don't have to worry about putting on no salt because usually you know how you gotta put salt and pepper and stuff like that on your potato, but because I seasoned the the chili really good. You really don't need all the extra stuff. So yeah, it was so good, y'all. I had to keep going in, like you can't see my expressions because I don't show how I look on camera when I'm eating. But yeah, it was so good. I was like, But yeah, just go ahead and try this recipe, y'all. Try the recipe. Believe me, it will not let you down at all. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say today. Make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe to my channel, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day.